Lake Houston was built because it's in a good spot to store water. It is a drinking water reservoir. But a lot of people don't realize how much water, when the right conditions occur, and not saying Hurricane Harvey was the right condition, but when you have over 30 inches of rain, over 2,800 square miles of land at the exact same time, and I really like Commissioner Cagle's story about the bucket and the sink, so I'm going to borrow that if you let me. And if you have that big bucket of water over that entire area going to one place at the same time, y'all all saw what happened. So what our study is going to do is also, as Commissioner Cagle said, we have to look upstream. Where can we build flood damage reduction infrastructure and reservoirs to protect Kingwood for the next rain event? There's only one place where water is controlled in the entire San Jacinto River watershed. It's Lake Conroe. Also, a drinking water reservoir, not a flood damage reduction reservoir. It has zero intent when it was designed and constructed for flood damage reduction. Now, are they modifying their operations to provide some level of flood damage reduction? Yes. But it's not a flood damage reduction reservoir, it's for drinking water. So where can we build other reservoirs that are their number one purpose is flood damage reduction? That's what we're going to find out with this study, and then recommend where those should be. And then we have to start the process of actually acquiring the land, finding the funding, getting the permitting, all that kind of good stuff, which will be a different battle for a different day. But we've already taken the first step. And there will be lots of public meetings to show you our progress as time goes on with this project. So I showed you the Kingwood side. Also, the bond program. Again, I'd like to echo Commissioner Cagle's thanks for passing the bond program. I do work a lot, a whole lot, but I know I'm working for a good cause, so it's worth it to me. And I am that guy that made a living off the fact water runs downhill. I mean, that's what I've done my whole career, is work on drainage for one simple gravitational concept. But you can make a living out of it. But what are we up to? So everything that we do is posted here. What have we done? And you can go scroll around here, and this doesn't work exactly like I want it to. But here's a map that we update pretty much every 2 weeks, generally after a commissioner's court session is over, and we know what items that we have passed or not passed. And you can click and hover over any of these projects, and in theory, it'll think for a second, and then, can't really see the full picture, but just believe me, you try it yourself. You can see how much money we've allocated, what we've spent, and what we've awarded to either a engineering consultant or construction contractor. And we update this map, gets updated once a month as we get we have to pay invoices, and that gets updated, and it all goes into this map. So you can actually see where we're spending the money and how much we're spending on a monthly basis on all the different projects that we have going on. And we do have a lot of different projects going on. And then, of course, anywhere else in Harris County, if you, any other watershed under projects and studies, you can click on any certain watershed that you're interested in. Just for example, here's Cypress Creek. And I know we're in the Greens Bayou watershed right now, so I should include Greens Bayou. We have a lot going on here. And we have a map, and underneath all this is all the different projects that we have going in the bond, and it's sorted by watershed. And if you don't know what watershed you live in, it's on our front page of our website. You can type in your address and it'll tell you. Or you can just call me and I'll tell you. But I wanted to see, I don't know how much time I have, but I'm happy to answer any questions. What I generally do is I explain what we're doing, and then hands go up, and I end up answering questions for the majority of my presentation. So I'm happy to answer any questions about what we have going on. One thing that you will note that will show our next Commissioner's Court is June 4th, which is next week, next Tuesday. And hot off the presses, we are going to, if Commissioner's Court passes it, because again, everything we do has to be approved by Commissioner's Court. We have an interlocal agreement with the Lake Houston Area Redevelopment Authority, TERS number 10, and we're going to go ahead and enter in that agreement with them and start our general drainage improvement evaluation of the Kingwood area. So that's good news for the Kingwood area. They're helping, the TERS is helping us with the financial participation, which is, we always look for partners. We always want to leverage our money to bring in more money, whether it's from a local, state, or federal partner. And Stan Starman, who runs the, if y'all know him, he's in Europe, but DocuSign worked really well. We got him to sign it. DocuSign it while he was in Europe. So to make the June 4th court agenda. So that's some really good news. And of course, like I said, does anybody have any questions that you want me to answer? Yes, sir.
Yeah, it just might be a stupid question, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So I've been noticing over the course of the last several months, between 1960 and 59, in Lake Houston, or Convention Center, whatever you want to call it, there's been dredging going on. And the thing that I can't see inside that dredging area or around it is the fact, where is that silt or where's that sand or where's that sediment going to? It doesn't seem like it's being deposited outside of that barge slash dredge.
No, sure. There is a dredging operation going on the West Fork of the San Jacinto River. It's a United States Army Corps of Engineers led project funded by FEMA in the state of Texas. The city of Houston, the flood control district, we're in no part of it, but we know about it. And a dredge like what they're using is basically a huge vacuum. So it's down there vacuuming up water and debris, and they're pumping it to two disposal sites. And the disposal sites are on the north and south side of the river, and they're old sand mines. They're holes in the ground, is basically what they are. And that dredge material goes into the hole in the ground, and those dredging contractors are separating out the different materials that come out, and they're selling it.
Okay. Yeah, I just can't physically see where that sediment's going. It doesn't seem like it's going.
It's all in pipes. It's in long black HDPE pipes, and there's a picture of the dredge. Should be still on here, I think. It's not the best picture in the world, but yeah, there it is. There's the dredging machine. And it's all in black pipes. Most of them are underwater, but then they pop up and they go into those dredging disposal pits.
Prior to the hurricane, we didn't have a lot of coordination between upstream and downstream, and then over the Mother Day flood, there was some pre-release. From an engineering standpoint, can you tell us if all of this coordination is helping?
So his question about coordination before and after Harvey. The Flood Control District, the Harris County Office of Emergency Management, and I guess you're referring to the San Jacinto River Authority, we're coordinating more closely than we ever have before. Actually, we have seats now at the Harris County Office of Emergency Management where SJRA staff members come and sit during a storm event, so that we're all in the same room talking to each other, so that that we're all on the same page. So as part of the study that I mentioned of the entire San Jacinto River watershed, we actually have partners, which I failed to mention. The city of Houston is partnering with us, Montgomery County, and SJRA, and they've all put money in on this study. They're letting us lead it, they're letting the Flood Control District lead it, but they're all partnering financially and providing input. So everything we're doing is going to be on the same page with all of our partners that affect this area. Okay, anything else?
There was money allocated from the state legislature to account for the river.
So her question was about the money being allocated from the state to Harris County for dredging the river. Now that happened, I can't keep up with everything in Austin right now. I'm trying to. I have some people that are helping me, but I haven't gotten the latest update. But so did that actually go through? It did. Okay. So Representative Huerty put in an amendment to the Senate Bill 500 funding bill, which I think got wrapped into another bill. Like I said, I can't keep up with all. But he allocated $30 million to Harris County, not the Flood Control District, but Harris County. It's confusing, I know, but they're a separate entity under John Blunt, who's the county engineer, to purchase, operate, and I guess it's purchase and operate dredging equipment for Lake Houston and the West Fork. Now, I don't know, that's all it said. It was just a small paragraph, a couple sentences. Now, I don't know exactly what's going to come of that. I don't know if that means the county now has $30 million to go buy a dredge and operate it in different places in Lake Houston and the West Fork. But keep in mind that the Corps of Engineers project, which is doing some dredging on the West Fork, was around $70 million dredging project. And it's only going from not even 59 to Westlake Houston. So it's not even doing a huge area of the lake and of the West Fork. So $30 million, it sounds like, and it is a lot of money, don't get me wrong. $30 million is a lot of money, but when it comes to dredging an area as large as the West Fork of the San Jacinto River and Lake Houston, it's a small start. So we'll see what happens. I don't know what the plan is for those funds. Thanks.
Talking about Lake Houston, does anyone talk about that? Or is that me? Okay. Our Leadership Lake Houston next class is getting ready to launch, and so we need to get your applications in as soon as possible. The last day for applications is in a couple days. Okay. So raise your hand if you've gone through the Leadership Lake Houston class. Which one was the best?
6.
8.
It's always
Saying Texas A&M out loud. You're just gonna get that. All right. Awesome. Okay. Thank you very much for that. It's great to hear from all of from our county people. It's so important. You'll find that our Lake Houston Chamber is working feverishly together to bring all these entities together and sit down, literally sit down at the same table and work together on these projects. So if you are a member of our chamber, if you are a sponsor, we thank you, because all of that money is what's making all of this happen. Because we can't do it without your memberships, we can't do it without your sponsorships. So we want to thank you very, very much. That's it. Just want to thank our sponsors one more time. Generation Park, thank you. As well as Plain State Bank. Thank you very much for being a service. This Friday is our party on the green at Kingwood Country Club. Lots of food, lots of drink, lots of fun. If you don't have your tickets yet, please talk to the staff that will connect you. It is this Friday, and we've already ordered up Chamber of Commerce weather, so you don't even have to worry about that. And it is going to be a lot of fun. Have a great afternoon. And we will have you.